Hey guys, this is Frodude102, and finally doing a cities report for January 8th, 2012. About a week late. Before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to BLTN 2593, Insector07, and Crazy Kevin 1121. These are three really great guys, some of my best friends, I'd say, and they're pretty much the reason I'm back into playing competitively. This is my first video I'm putting on YouTube. They get a lot of hype from, putting their stuff on YouTube. So I figured I'd join them. BLTN 2593 and I went to a cities about a week ago. And I know he's already posted his video, so if you haven't seen it, go look it up. I'm pretty sure that the reason you guys are here is from his site. We've got a couple battle vids on Insector's channel too. So I'm happy to be out here on YouTube now. So on to my cities report. I played Cobalion Kyurem Electrode, or Cake, as a lot of people like to call it. It's a pretty good deck. I liked playing it. It was a lot of fun. Ended up going 2 and 3 at the tournament, so I didn't have too great of a tournament. There were a lot of weird rogue decks that I'm going to go over that I just wasn't prepared for. And the techs that I had in my Cobalion Kyurem Electrode weren't enough. So just go ahead and get to my matches. First match, I played... What did I play first match? I played a Reshi Flosion with Embor, and that was probably my best game of the night. He ended up taking a 5-prize lead to me and was down to his last prize, and I had a lone Kyurem powered up, and I started to glaciate, and he just ran out of resources, and I was able to take 6 prizes and take the win for that game. So I was pretty stoked after my first win. My second match, I played against a guy named Kyle, and he was playing Primetime, Yanmega Magnezone Kingdra. And I started a lone Voltorb, which Voltorb is the worst start for this deck. He's got the lowest HP of any of my starters besides Cleffa, of course. And for some reason, I just kept starting Voltorb every game, lone Voltorb. And here's a quick look at Voltorb. Only 40 HP, and he flipped a coin. I called it and called it wrong. First thing he did was Pokemon Communication and went searching for a Pachirisu and ended up having his one Pachirisu in the deck. 2 energy, free retreat from Cleffa, and took a knockout for the win. Didn't even get to draw a card. That was kind of a bummer. We played a few more practice games afterwards. He was a pretty nice guy, so, he deserved the win. It was his first tournament ever, so I couldn't really be mad. I mean, he got a good win. So that put me at 1-1. So third game I played against a guy named Ron, and he's a tournament organizer in our state. And so, he builds some pretty funky decks. He doesn't really like to play the meta. He was playing a Machamp Muck deck, and basically he sludge dragged a Terrakion with 1 energy on it, and I couldn't draw another energy the rest of the game, so it got stuck there, and from there it went horrible. So that dropped me to 1-2. My fourth game of the night was the game that makes me the maddest. I was playing a guy named Chris Dosen, and he built a Kyogre Groudon Legend deck with Electrode. And he energy mited with Electrode, and his top 7, 6 of them were energy, 1 of them was a double colorless. I mean, he got the perfect energy mite to set up his Kyogre Groudon, and he used, I think it's called Mega Eruption is the attack. 2 fighting, 2 colorless. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and it deals 100 damage times the number of energy cards you reveal out of that top 5. And he hit 4 out of 5 immediately after energy miting. So from there, it was just kind of a bad game. I mean, he got the win, and he deserves the win, but I'm kind of bitter, I guess, because I didn't see a way that he could get all those energy without running at least 20 energy in the deck, so it was kind of a bummer. So that put me at 1-3. So the last game of the night, I played a Hydreigon Reuniclus deck, and we had a good match. It was a long match, but I kept using Ironbreaker with Cobalion, stacking damage on his bench and on him because he kept moving the damage, and he just couldn't move enough damage. He kept using max potions to try and remove the damage, but with me using Ironbreaker and stopping his Pokemon from attacking me, he basically couldn't do anything except for sit there. But before that, he had actually gotten a better start than I did and was taking prizes left and right before I finally got set up and was able to stop him in his tracks. So that put me at 2-3. Overall, I had a really great time at the tournament. I always have fun when I'm hanging out with BLTN 2593 and Crazy Kevin 1121. They're really great guys. If you haven't already heard from Michael's movie, he actually ended up going 5-0, and congrats to him that he played really well. He played Donphan and Dragons, which was a really rogue deck, but it was a really good idea. Unfortunate that he came up to that Vanillux deck in the first round of Top Cut. It kind of stunned him, and he couldn't do anything about it because Vanillux was just really broken. And I think the guy he was playing against missed a total of 1 flip where he didn't paralyze Michael, so it was kind of a bummer. Crazy Kevin 1121, props to you, man. You are excellent. He ended up going all the way through Top Cut and winning again 2 tournaments in a row because he won the tournament the night before in Denver. Currently number 1 player in Colorado as far as rankings go, and just an awesome player, an awesome guy. Playing his Durant deck, which a lot of people don't like Durant. I personally did not believe Durant was worth playing or was a viable option, but then Kevin kind of proved that to me. I actually had a wager going on with him. Before the tournament started, I told him if he could prove to me that the deck was a viable deck by going all the way through Top Cut today, that I'd give him $5. And he ended up winning, so I owe him $5. And Kevin, I will follow through on that, I promise. I'll see you at States. But yeah, guys, so that was my tournament. Like I said, had a really fun time in Monument. I don't get to travel much for tournaments, but when I do, I always have a great time. Look out for more vids. I'm going to be doing a book vid for trades and sales soon, and definitely some more battle vids will be coming your way. Probably some battle vids with BLTN 2593 and Insector 07 since they live in the same town as me, and we hang out as often as we can. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching my YouTube video, and peace.